Hi guys. Before officially starting the announcement, I would like to ask you guys, how many of you are interested in competitive programming or have been doing it for some time? Okay, nice. That's a lot. Okay, so just like you guys,
It's roughly
some
at latency.
like-minded students who are part of the competitive programming community got together and they had an idea. And that idea has now transformed into an official organization called IICPC.
Clap के कमी नहीं हो गया.
So IICPC
थोड़ा सा
brings
lights कम
together
करना होगा
talented
यार.
students from IITs as well as other colleges throughout India who love solving problems with programming. Think of it as a place where young minds team up to create exciting coding challenges. We don't just run contests. We create in a space where you can learn together and grow as a team. Now I'd like to tell you about last year's achievements by IICPC.
काफी कम आवाज है.
So firstly, we hosted India's largest online competitive programming summer camp. It had over 12,000 participants from over 80 plus universities across India. And we also sponsored and promoted a Poland-based summer camp. And now coming to this year's one of the most exciting and biggest achievements, IICPC has managed to secure the biggest HFT firms all across the globe as our prominent sponsor. Now, to talk more about the upcoming event, I would like to call Dikshansh.
Hello. Yeah, so that is IICPC, guys. From just sharing a common interest together, building a strong community of like-minded people gravitated towards competitive programming, to making it a private organization, we have demonstrated consistent excellence in all our endeavors. Be it organizing IICPC's first ever summer camp last year, where more than 12,000 students participated and 80 universities participated, to sponsoring a Poland-based coding camp as technical sponsors. We have done it all. And this year, we try to continue the legacy of these endeavors for sure. Ladies and gentlemen, we present you the India's biggest, largest coding and programming event. We present you IICPC CodeFest 2025. Let's give some applause, guys. So we'll roll up the introduction video of IICPC CodeFest 2025 right now.
नहीं आ रहा. ये बोला था वही करना. ठीक है चलो.
So that was just a small sneak peek into the CodeFest 2025. There's more to it. We'll get to that very soon. But before that, what is CodeFest 2025 actually? Right? You guys might be thinking there were some animations playing along. Don't worry, I'll walk you through it. So details about CodeFest. As you can see, is being displayed that CodeFest 2025 will be divided into 3 segments: the online prelims, the regional rounds, and the grand finale. So let's see what online prelims is. So continuing the legacy of last year's summer camp where we had, as I already mentioned, more than 12,000 students competing, we are expecting a greater projection this year. This is free for all. The online prelims will be free of cost for all students out there, be it IITs, be it of any other college, be it just a beginner or be it a grandmaster. It's free for all. No registration fee for the online prelims. The contest will begin on 12th of Feb, 8 p.m. Indian Standard Time. So online prelims is free of cost for everybody. You can register, and it's gonna start on 12th of Feb, 8 p.m. And contest takes place on Codest platform, and the top performers will obviously, they will be promoted for the next rounds. And we have the next rounds as regional rounds. So we are associated with top 8 IITs of India. We have IIT Bombay, IIT Delhi, IIT Hyderabad, Guwahati, IIT Madras, IIT Indore, Roorkee and Kharagpur with us. So the first 4, Bombay, Delhi, Hyderabad and Guwahati prelims, it will be conducted on 9th of March 2025, and the second round where Madras, Indore, Roorkee and KGP regionals will be happening, it will be on 16th of March. The top 400 contestants will be promoted for the regionals round, and they will compete for the glory. And of course, this round will have some registration fee. It will be only 500 rupees, unlike costly other contest hosters. So yeah, that's it. I would like to call the programming club of IIT Madras to brief us about what regional rounds are going to be. I would call the programming club of IIT Madras here. Make some noise, guys.
Hi, I'm Vaishnavi from the Programming Club of IIT Madras. So as you know, IICPC is a programming competition, competitive programming. So most of you would be familiar with what CP already is. But for those of you who don't know, so CP is a mind sport. You'll be given some fun puzzles to solve using math and logic, and you'll be required to code out the solution. So your code should be correct as well as efficient. So if you're a beginner in CP or very familiar with it, this contest is for everyone. So it's an amazing opportunity to showcase your skills, and you'll get to learn something from it. So we need maximum enthusiasm participation from IIT Madras.
Problem, those questions you can you just take care of the problem, whatever they are asking. Who is going after you?
Hi, I'm Rajesh from the Programming Club IIT Madras.
Sound to
So, as Dikshan said, the top 400 contestants from the online preliminaries will be moving forward to the regional rounds, and these regional rounds will be conducted at 8 regional centers across India. Which are IIT
उसको
Bombay,
बोलो अंदर सामने से लेके जाए.
Kharagpur, Guwahati, Hyderabad, Roorkee. So during the regional rounds, our sponsors will be giving various talks to the students, and participants will have various recruitment opportunities during the rounds. We'll also be distributing IICPC kits to the participants.
Just एक खत्म होना.
So now Dikshan, I call upon Dikshan to continue talking about the grand finale.
Thank you so much, Programming Club. So yeah, that was regionals round. As Programming Club mentioned that the students will get to interact with the top industrialists
voice high रखनी है.
HFTs. They also stand a chance to get recruited directly or at least have an internship in their companies if they perform well, of course. So moving on to the grand finale round. So grand finale round, it will be hosted in IIT Madras Research Park on 5th and 6th of April. Why 5th and 6th? Of course, the 5th will be the main contest and 6th will be the day where students actually get to interact with the top sponsors of our CodeFest 2025. Top 50 contestants will be promoted to the finals with no participation fee. Top 50 contestants from the regional rounds. Of course, hotel stay will be provided in one of the luxurious hotels out there, and As I already mentioned, the contestants, the top 50 contestants will get a chance to be recruited by the HFT firms in the recruitment and internship drive. And one major big thing is the top contestants, 50 contestants competing, they will stand a chance to win prizes from the prize pool of rupees 8 lakh rupees. Yeah, so that was about details of CodeFest. Now I would like to call upon Vedant to give us a sneak peek into the sponsors of CodeFest 2025. Let's give him a huge round of applause.
वेदांत के लगी पड़ी होगी अभी मैं दिखा रहा है साउंड आ रहा है सामने सही में लगी पड़ी होगी उसी उससे क्या उठ रहा होगा ये बोलो
Hello.
Okay, so guys, it's time to meet the legends who have got our back, our beloved
इसे बोलो यार
sponsors.
माइक
So these are some of the biggest HFTs in the world, and
इसको परेशान कर रहे हैं यार लेकिन
so
आवाज
introducing to you our co-sponsor and a leader in cutting-edge market making and quantitative trading, Citadel Security. So these are the wizards behind some of the global financial institutions, and we are honored to have their support. So let's meet our next. So let's have a video from Citadel Securities and let's have a look at how they operate.
जल्दी खत्म कर दिया परेशान हो
Every step toward progress begins with a single simple question. What if? Every invention, every business idea, every giant leap forward. And that's where we come in. We are a what if machine.
अरे यार मैंने इसमें मोनेटाइजेशन क्यों नहीं ऑन कर रखा था
Seems impossible.
अरे उससे कोई दिक्कत नहीं है यार छोड़ क्या करेंगे
Not everyone has the appetite for it.
But we do, and then some.
Investing in the world's most promising companies.
With innovations that improve the lives of billions of people.
Focused on delivering for the most significant public and private institutions.
Propelling job creation and economic.
हाँ अरे
We're empowered to stay one step ahead. By identifying the highest and best use of capital.
अच्छा
And lead from a position of strength. We don't just ask, what if?
We act.
Because what good is wondering what stands?
When you can define it.
डिनर नहीं जाएंगे एक पिज़्ज़ा खाएंगे ओह वीडियो डाल देते हो सिटाडेल सिक्योरिटीज का एक
Nobody else can. And it reverberates far and wide to investors, companies, and economies around the world.
We are the next generation capital markets firm.
Driving the evolution of markets.
To be liquid, transparent, and fully accessible.
Powered by the deepest integration of financial, mathematical, and engineering expertise.
अरे यार इसको बोलो इसको
When in doubt. And that's no small thing. Because resilient and efficient markets cultivate opportunity and propel economic growth.
क्यों इसको प्रेशर में रख रहा है यार इतना प्रेशर में अभी वो बंदा है ना इसके बाद किसका है ओ उसके बाद मैं हूँ आगे चल ठीक है ठीक है
Drive to reimagine and achieve
ये टॉयलेट लग रहा है
because what we do matters. So we give it all we've got.
And together, we move markets forward.
इसको
So a huge shout out to Citadel Securities, and we are honored to have their support with us. So it's time to meet our associate sponsors. Believe me, it only gets more exciting from here.
अच्छा ही कर रहा है यार अच्छा कर रहा है
So we have Jump Trading as our associate sponsor. So they are a powerhouse of innovation and trading technology. They are breaking the barriers and setting new trends in quantitative trading and they are total legends.
यार इसने प्रिपेयर नहीं किया जंप
So,
करेंगे
coming to our next sponsor,
इतना
I'll
जंप
give you
नाराज
one
हो गया
hint. Okay, guys. So, the next sponsor is the firm which has given highest placement, highest package in India ever. Any guesses? Yeah, absolutely correct. So we have our next associate sponsor as Jane Street. So Jane Street is a quantitative trading firm and liquidity provider that uses
ये
mathematical
बंदा जंप
models
कहीं मार
and
दिया
technology to
अच्छा
trade across
हाँ
global
यहाँ अच्छा
markets.
वो जंप
So their
मार
problem
दिया
solving skills are just next level.
भाई कोई कह रहा जंप नाराज होगी
So our next associate sponsor is
कह रहा है
Hudson River
जंप
Trading.
वही मैं
Also called as HRT. So they are a multi-asset class
अरे भाई ये क्या कर रहा है
quantitative
जंप का ही नहीं लिखा
trading
और
firm
क्लिक
providing
करके
liquidity on global markets. And
अच्छा, वो करेंगे।
one more thing,
हाँ।
HRT is coming to India for the first time for seeking young talents to recruit them. And the very first sponsor, very first partner in India from which they will be recruiting is IICPC. Coming to our next associate sponsor, it's Landed. So Landed is a leader in real estate technology, providing real estate transactions as less of a headache. A big shout out to Landed. So it's time to meet our founders, the persons. One more. Thank you, Landry. Thank you for your support. So we have our next partner, knowledge partner, as Quant Insti. Let's give a big round of applause for Quant Insti. So just a big thanks to all of our sponsors and thank you for your support. So now I would like to call our founder, Ayush Kumar, whose dream is being converted into IICPC, making his dream a reality. He has poured his heart and soul in making IICPC a really big startup.
Just check it. So hi, am I audible to everyone here? Right? Yeah, so very thanks to all the guys here. Very thanks to Navya, Vedant, Dixans and the programming club of IIT Madras. Really very thankful to all the guys. They explained really very nice. And it's not just CodeFest. It's the dream of every individual, every competitive programmer of India. It's our country in building. It's not just a contest or a camp we are planning for coming 3 months. I think a lot of guys who had actually participated in our past camp, it was in summer 2024, we had conducted a 3 months long camp, and that was really very nice camp. And I think if any of guys here might have participated in that camp, you guys might be knowing about IICPC. So, see, let me begin with how exactly IICPC began. And before that, I would like to introduce the idea, the whole planning, the everything we came up with. It's not just one day work, it's not just even 1 year work, it's a long dream. So basically the there was when I was in 10th standard, we had a community, small community of brilliant JEE students who used to participate in different Olympiads. That community kept on growing. While I reached 12th standard, we had around probably 400 guys in that community. From that community, a lot of guys came in top 5 in JEE Advanced, a lot of guys came, even someone came, got ranked first actually in JEE Advanced. So after 12th standard, so all the guys went to different IITs of India, one of the best branches in different IITs of India. It was in, similarly I came here in IIT Madras. It was in November 2023. So after all those JEE stuffs, physics, chemistry, maths, and all those stuffs got over, we really got dedicated to coding. And coding is something that is really very much connected to mathematics. So actually, if you are very good in mathematics, you definitely love coding, to be honest. So in November 2023, we planned on having a community to the same extent what we had when we were participating for Olympiads. We basically qualified several Olympiads. Personally, I also went to IIMO International Mathematical Olympiad, and a lot of guys went to different Olympiads. A lot of guys represented at the international level for our country. And in November 2023, we started creating a community. The community was named IICPC, and starting with 10 members, 50 members, 100 members, and now by May of 2024, it grew up to 900 guys. In May 2024, we thought, since we have so many guys who used to have continuous discussion in competitive programming, why can't we create some sort of organization, some sort of stuff we can give back to the community of India? Why can't we actually prepare something for the competitive programmers of the country so that they might get benefit from this community? We selected kind of 50, one of the best guys who were dedicated to competitive programming among those pool of 900 or 1000 guys in that community. We conducted 3 months long camp. 3 months long camp that started on 2nd of May, ended around 20th of August. In that camp, we had around 20 lectures from 25 plus masters and grandmasters and different, Then after that contest, after that camp, we had 3 contests, and we eventually awarded 6 guys from that contest. It was in November 2024, when we sat together, we analyzed each and everything from the past camp, and we realized that our potential is actually much bigger than what we are doing right now. It's not just we can actually do much bigger and much bigger extent for the country, right? So we came up with an idea, and I was just sitting with my friend, my colleague Codest. He has a message for you guys, and we'll be playing that as well. So we sat together, we decided why can't we basically make a big coding festival in India that lasts for 3 months, and we'll have a grand finale, offline coding contests, and then it will be actually a very great experience. You guys already know some sort of contests usually happen every year, and you guys eventually for the finals you have to go to some foreign countries and then participate in that, right? So if we can bring those foreign guys here in India, why can't we actually bring them, right? Why can't students from Ivy Leagues come to IITs? Why can't students from different parts of the country participate in our country itself? They get the pleasure of competitive programming, they feel it, and that's when we came up with this idea. This camp, I think the guys already explained, it will last for 3 months, starting on 12th of February. It will end on 5th of April, and 6th April will be the recruitment rounds from the firms. So I personally had interacted with the firms for past 2 months. They are really very nice guys. All the guys we have: Citadel, Security, Jump Trading, James Street, HRT, Landing, and Quantity. So they're actually eager to recruit the guys, they're actually eager to have the interns, they're actually eager to interact with the students. They will be coming to each and every campuses during the regional rounds. The regional rounds will have, first there will be a contest round from probably 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. So let's start from the prelims. So from the prelims, we'll be selecting 400 students. These 400 guys will be divided into, we'll try to keep it 50:8 IITs of India. But also, people are continuously asking me whether this whole camp is just open for IIT students or is it open for every guy. So it's actually open for all of you. So I think a lot of guys are already involved in that live stream right now. And I would like to mention, it's not just for IITs, and we are building this for our country. And our country is not just IITs, right? You all are part of this whole festival. And we would love if we could, we'll try our best to reach out to as many institutions as possible. But in case we are not able to reach out, it's your responsibility to sit with your friends, ask them to participate in this coding festival. Come to finals, come to Research Park, and we'll be very eager to meet you guys. So the prelims, it will be on 12th of February. It will be on Codest, and we'll be selecting 400 guys from the prelims round. I think in the registration, you will be getting a preference for 3 particular centers in the registration form. In the registration, so first will be, I think, the nearest center. We would like you guys to fill your nearest center. The second will be your preferred center. So, and we'll give you 2 priorities for your centers. So, what we will consider is the preference one will be considered as the first priority, then the closest center, then the third preference order. So suppose a guy who is in, let's suppose he's already in IIT, he's in IIT Delhi, and he actually wants to visit IIT Bombay and want to keep the regional contest there in IIT Bombay or IIT Madras. So he can actually choose that, and we will try to consider the priority order like that. And see, we have tried our best to unite India in 8 parts through 8 regional centers as 8 IITs of India. But we can't expect a guy from Bihar and Jharkhand to go IIT Guwahati because they only have 2 options, either they go IIT Guwahati or they go IIT Kharagpur. So in that case, it's not necessary that all 8 IITs would be having 50 seats. So maybe some IITs might have just 20 guys coming for the regional, some might have 70 guys. So it's completely fine with us. We'll try to ensure that you guys get the best experience out of this whole CodeFest. Next thing is, what will happen in the regional rounds? So first, you guys must come by morning or probably by afternoon. We'll start the contest from 1 p.m. that will end by 4 p.m. From 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. there will be a snacks break from our side. From 5 p.m. onwards there will be one form coming to each and every regional center. Either they will be interacting with you guys virtually or they will be coming in person. So from probably, let's say, by 5 to 6 p.m. they will be having the interactions, and then we will be distributing the regional kits. The regional kits will include merchandise and other stuff, goodies and all, from our side and from the firm side. After that ends, we will wrap the whole regional event by, so the regionals are divided on 9th and 16th of March. On 9th March, it's IIT Bombay, Delhi, then Guwahati and Hyderabad. And on 16th March, it's Madras, Roorkee, Indore and Kharagpur. So the problems will be different for both the papers. We will be selecting 25 guys from each and every, each center basically. So from each regionals basically. So a total of 50 guys will come to finals. And there is one, we recently kept on hearing like, you guys have kept it open for each and every year, and now how will second year student compete with the 4th years? So for that, what we are planning is probably if there are less than 10 students in the top 50 from second years, we'll be taking your year of graduation during the registration. So if there are less than 10 students in top 50, we'll try to keep a supernumerary seats for probably 10 supernumerary seats for the second years, because they are very important for the intern roles which is coming in the summer. And I believe these firms also need those second years. And that will not impact any of the other, probably the other grads. So since it will be a supernumerary seats. And then there will be the finals. The finals will be on 5th and 6th of April. We'll try to get an accommodation for all of you guys. The finals will be on Research Park. So we'll try to get accommodation for all of you guys in the Research Park. In case there's no rooms available in Research Park, we'll try to get it outside in some hotel. So in the Research Park, we'll try to get accommodation from 4th April probably. 4th and 5th April, we'll try to get your accommodation so that you guys can come early. On 5th of April in the morning, the contest will start at 10 a.m. It will end by 1 p.m. You guys will get 1 hour break for your lunch. After lunch, we'll start the prize ceremony from around 2:30 p.m. probably 2:30 to 3 p.m. Then a lot of guests would be invited, including a lot of ICPC finalists, a lot of alumni who actually participate. I mean, who actually gave a lot to us, a lot of motivation to us to basically start this whole endeavor. Next, after prize ceremony and guest talks, we'll be having interaction sessions with the firms, starting with our co-sponsors, Citadel Securities. Then we'll be having the associate sponsors. We'll be Jump Trading, Jane Street, all the firms will be coming during the finals. They will be having a short interactions with you guys. You guys will be sitting in a hall. They will be having the interactions, and then probably they have a lot of things planned for you guys on 5th of April. After that, there will be a dinner with the team. All of us will probably, we have not yet decided where we will go, but we'll see. And that is how we'll wrap the whole event. On 6th of April, in the morning, 8 a.m., if any firm, will give all the details beforehand to all the firms. I would like you guys to send your, fill all the details very accurately because it might impact your recruitment or intern chances. So, on 6th of April, the recruitment or intern drive should start by probably 8 a.m. in the morning and it should end by probably 1 p.m. And you guys, that is how we'll wrap up this whole CodeFest. Now, there are a lot of questions. We got a lot of queries. Meanwhile, the first query was, which I already discussed, is it open to all? Yeah, it is open to all. Second query was, I think, probably, let me just check. Chris had actually shared some queries. Yeah.
Is it open only for college students or the ones who are passed out?
No, yeah, so this was also one of the queries. So it's not open for the passed out guys, definitely. It's just for the undergrads. So I think that. Next, yeah, registration. Chris is our web developer and he had been receiving a lot of queries about registration. So see, you guys, we actually started the registration in the morning and we didn't anticipate that we will receive a lot of registrations in like 1 hour, 2 hour span. So we didn't take care much about that. And unfortunately, we received around more than 2,000 to 3,000 registrations in just 1 hour. And you guys can see how much it has impacted the country's programming level. And so, many of the guys might not have received any confirmation mail from our side. But I assure you, you all are registered. It's shown that yes, you have registered on the website. And probably the first 500 or 1,000 guys must have received the confirmation mail. Rest of the guys, those 2,000 or 3,000 guys, they will be receiving the confirmation mail by probably 5 to 8 hours. They will get that. And there are 2 links to registration. First thing, you can register on the website or you can register on the Unstock. Actually, both are equally fine for us. We'll take the common details from, maybe we will take both the details and we'll analyze it very carefully. Apart from that, I think I would like to thanks a lot to all the 8 IITs club heads and all the teams, our web team, who consistently put their efforts. We started from November and then we continuously kept meeting. And thanks to our back advisor, Professor Rupesh Nasri. He is like the mentor to me, mentor to the team, mentor to the whole IICPC CodeFest 2025. And unfortunately, due to some need, he couldn't make it here. But you guys will meet him in the finals. And I hope all of you guys, at least if not all, definitely you put hard work and come in the finals in the research part. We'll have a great time in the finals. And that's all. So I always say a quote, if you want to go alone, if you want to go fast, basically, you go alone, right? But if you want to go far, you have to go with a team. And that is how you need a team, actually. The team builds cooperation, you learn a lot from the team. And we are registering IICPC as a private firm, so it's basically a startup. And we assure you that this CodeFest will continue for years, and it will definitely continue each and every year. We have a lot of things planned in the back. Definitely, I think after that summer camp, you guys would never have imagined that we would be planning this sort of event. And we have a much bigger event than this, and we would be setting when the right time comes, definitely. And I hope you all guys have a very good experience with this CodeFest 2025. I would like to thank my colleague Boris Valiga, and he has a very special message for all of you guys, and I would like the sounds to play that.
Hello guys, my name is Codest and I'm a founding member of IICPC, and I'm very excited for CodeFest 2025. When IICPC started, our main goal was to provide value to the entire competitive programming community, right? So we had a camp earlier in 2024, and then in 2025 we were wondering what else can we do that is unheard of. So we discussed and came up with this idea of this very closed format contest, which is similar to ICPC, but it takes things to a very new level. We are hoping to boost the competitive programming culture here in India. I hope you enjoy the contest. We are trying to make it as beautiful as an experience for the participants as possible. So all the best, do participate, see you guys soon in the regions. Bye bye.
So that was our founders giving their message to you guys. Let's have a huge round of applause again. So till now you might actually get an idea why you should compete in CodeFest 2025. Here's again a brief about why you should compete in CodeFest 2025. You get to compete with the top talents in India. How is that? See, like we have already achieved more than 12,000 plus participants in the last coding summer camp, and we are expecting a greater projection this time. As our founder Ayush already mentioned that in just 1 hour of opening of registration, we had over 2,000 registrations done already. So you guys already might have an idea how big of an impact we have done on our country. So you get to compete with the top talents in India, and if you are new to CP, very versed with CP, you get to compete with the top talent in India, and that's how you will grow more. Next is you get direct recruitment drives. So you get to unlock the direct recruitment opportunities to CodeFest 2025. So as the grand finale opens, the coding competition starts, and after the coding competition, as Ayush already mentioned, the prize distribution, and then comes the recruitment drive, where you will get to interact with the top HFT industrialists all over the globe, and you stand a chance to get directly recruited into the HFTs, or either at least get an internship with them. So that's actually, to be honest, that's first time happening that through a coding competition, anybody is getting recruited into any of the sponsoring companies. So that's something huge. After that, of course, we have the prize pool of rupees 8 lakh rupees. So among all the 50 contestants, the ones who actually do their best, they will get to extract their prize of some amount from those 8 lakh rupees prize pool. And it's not just cash prizes. The prizes will be distributed in forms of electronics gadget as well. And yeah, that's why you should compete in CodeFest 2025. And after that, we want to specially thank our faculty mentor, Professor Rupesh Nasre. Can I have a big round of applause for Professor Rupesh Nasre? He is associate professor in IIT Madras. I just went to Professor Nasre with this idea of CodeFest 2025, and looking at the projection of what this might turn out to be, he showed his biggest support by going to the biggest to the senates of the IIT Madras, trying to confirm everything that he could do in his range. He did his best, and we are grateful to him. Thank you so much, Professor Rupesh Kastri, sir.
मेरी फोटो नहीं है पूरा हमारी टीम के सब
And of course, we have our programming clubs of all the 8 IITs we are associating with. See, online prelims is one thing, but regional sound wouldn't be, it would have been only a trick if it was not for the all 8 IITs programming clubs. I would like to thank Aditya Srivastava, Vaishnavi Rajesh who are present here. We have a good round of applause. We have Divyanshu Suman, Sahu Patil. We have Anup Salvia, we have Codest, Shreyas Brown, Rishwish Kumar, Edward Master, Saket, Mihir Kashdekar, Harshit Chaudhary, and Naresh Sai. So, thank you all for associating with us. Thank you all for partnering with us and for showing your support. Thank you from us, guys. So, we hope that everyone of you present here registers for CodeFest 2025 and compete for the glory. So, as we already said, code hard and make your mark. Thank you so much, guys. So, we will be opening for question and answer round. If you have any question and answer, we are open for questions. Ayush will be here, taking the questions, and yeah, that's it.
Yeah. I have one question. Will those who reach finals but not from IITs get a chance for the internship programs by the sponsors?
Yeah, definitely. If you are not from IIT, still you will be getting the chance. And basically, it depends on the forms, but we'll try to make sure that happens.
Can job professionals give the contest?
No, definitely not. It's just for undergrads, first to 4th years, and so they can't. So, are there any more problems? Are there any more queries? Yeah.
What is the biggest issue you have faced with while doing this project?
Can you please?
What is the biggest issue you have faced while doing this project?
So the biggest issue we faced while doing this whole thing. So initially, definitely the sponsors, yeah, and that was really very hard to get the trust of the sponsors in this whole event. And we are very glad to have received the trust from all our sponsors. They are very sweet guys, very nice guys, and you definitely. Next thing was problem setting part, and we have a whole problem setting team. I would really appreciate if you guys go to the website and see the names of the problem setting members. They really deserve it. And that was the one thing, creating such good problems for this whole camp is not easy task and not an easy deal, right? You have to work really rigorously every day and think about the ideas, and then you have to conclude. We are right, I think 83 problems we made, and out of that we rejected around 65 problems. So see how it's really difficult to make the good level problem sets, and I think you guys should appreciate. Apart from that, I think everything is fine. The programming clubs already were really nice guys, and they cooperated very nicely. So I'm very thankful to the IIT Madras programming club and IIT, all the 7 IITs programming clubs, and really thankful to the web team. Web, a lot of like Chris. There is a Chris Ronin from IIT Hyderabad, and guys are there. Unfortunately, Dipesh Jyoti is there from IIT BHU. Then Meenal is there from IIT Bhubaneswar. Then see, the guys are from different places of India, and then they came together to do the whole process for our team. So definitely they deserve a huge clap, and I would appreciate if you guys clap for that. And that's all I think. Is there any more queries or questions? Either in the live stream or maybe you can just ask me. yeah, so I think we can wrap up this whole event, and definitely we couldn't offer the pizzas